Welcome to Centonomy Abundant Living. If this is your first time, welcome. Take a seat, enjoy. There's a lot of videos for you to just check out and share your thoughts. If this is one of your favorite channels, karibu again. I'm happy to always have your attention. Today I'd like to talk about identity and why it's so important for you to embrace your own identity, get clarity, and actually live out your own identity. According to the dictionary, they say identity is the fact of what someone is or what a thing is. And each of us, ideally, we are unique. We have our own identities. We have the values that we actually choose to stand for. But as we have discussed in the past, last year, the previous years, and even one of the videos where we're talking about influence, the reality is it's so easy to feel the need to just be completely different and not live out who we are. And that's why getting to be very clear about who you are, what you stand for, is one of the key things you need to be able to live an intentional, purposeful, and abundant life. Here at Centonomy, we talk about that we are able, all of us, to be wealthy, to live wealthy lives, to have good financial standing, to be able to meet our financial obligations, to do well in careers that we enjoy, to run thriving dynasties. And for us, or for you to be able to do that, you have to embrace who you are and run with it. You know what? The reality of this world, and I have experienced it firsthand, people will always want to change you. They will always want you to be different, the way they think you should be. And it's not that they are really bad people. No, it's also a kind of a sometimes unconscious, selfish thing. You know, when someone wants you to change the way you live, change the way you dress, change the way you look, change the way you feel and believe, it's because they want you to fit in their own way of life. They want you to fit into their plans. They want you to fit into how they prefer. And sometimes it's okay, because there's some people who, if you borrow one or two things from them, it's a good thing. But when you find yourself changing who you are, changing your values, changing your beliefs for other people, you will be very frustrated. And one way of managing that, or not being able to live based on what people think about you, is to know who you are first. Know who your facts are about who you are, what you believe. It's time for us to be able to get clarity, crystal clear, about what my identity is, what my values are, what I stand for, what I can do and what I cannot do, what I can take and what I cannot take. It needs to be very clear. And so it also needs to be very clear to you. Once I get clarity on my identity, I am then able to embrace my identity, embrace who I am. Faults, good stuff, and all. You know what? When you start embracing who you are, you start loving yourself, even without other people loving you. You start acknowledging yourself, even without other people acknowledging you. You start celebrating yourself, even without other people celebrating you. Embrace your identity. Then finally, live it. Live your identity to the fullest. Remember, you've been able to know who you are. You're very clear on that. You've been able to embrace who you are. Fantastic. Now you're being told, hey, go and live your best life. Go and work your job, your business to the best way you can, embracing who you are. Go and take care of your children in the best way you can and you know how. Go and enjoy yourself. Do your hobbies in the best way you can. Live out your identity. And then you know what? You will realize you're a great person. You're amazing. It doesn't matter what other people say about you. And even when they want to change you, first of all, you tell them, pull a chair, come sit. Tell me, what are you saying again? And then you're able to say, is it aligned to my values, to my identity? If it is, okay, I can adjust. I can change a bit. If it's not, thanks for your thoughts and your concern. See you next week.